Leave me alone. Can't you read? That says do not disturb. In other words, buzz off and don't bother me.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, Toby, you did give me a surprise.
Oh, sorry. Who were you talking to, though?
That fly, he was annoying me. Didn't take any notice at all of my sign.
I don't suppose he can read. Flies can't, you know.
Oh, I suppose not.
What does it say, anyway?
Says,
do not... I don't know that word.
don't you? It's disturb. Do not disturb. It means don't bother me.
I see.
Perhaps I should make a different sign, one that everyone can read. I know. Go away. Go away. That ought to do it.
Why do you want everyone to go away?
All right. Pop up to my room, bring down the piano, and I'll sing you a song about it.
Ah, right, good-o. Just a minute. Don't be silly. The piano's far too heavy for me to carry. If you want some music, let's get the magic gramophone to do it for us instead.
Good idea. Come on, then. Over to the gazebo. So, you wanted to know why I didn't want to be disturbed.
Yes,
Why I wanted to be left alone.
that's right.
Well, I'll tell you. I want to have a lazy day. Don't want to work. Don't want to play. Just to sit in the sun can be so much fun on a lazy, lazy day. Look at the birds.
Oh, yeah?
They're all so busy.
Busy, busy, busy.
Just to watch them fly makes me dizzy.
See what you mean?
Look at the flowers,
Oh,
working hard to grow. It makes me tired just to watch them so. I think I'll have a lazy day.
keep it lazy.
Don't want to work, don't want to play.
I see your point.
Just to sit in the sun can be so much fun on a lazy, lazy day.
Hey, just a minute. I want to play hide and seek with you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Toby, but I just don't feel like it.
Oh, please.
Perhaps I will later.
Oh, great. When?
When the clock strikes 13.
Good. When the clock strikes 13. At 13 o'clock. Hey, just a minute. Clocks only strike up to 12. They never strike 13. Hey, what's the matter?
Well, they do sometimes. Well, at least my clock struck 13 once, and something quite amazing happened.
Go on. Tell me.
Very well. Come on over to the bird bath. At least we don't have to go all the way up to the magic puddle. Come along, Toby.
Okay,
Why
I'm coming,
don't you
I'm coming,
use
I'm coming.
the path like everyone else?
The magician lived in the house at the end of Puddle Lane. The house had a strange clock. It was in a little tower on the roof. There was a big bell under the clock, and a boy, made of iron, stood by the bell. The boy had a silver hammer in his hand. Every hour on the hour, the iron boy lifted his hammer and struck the bell. At 1 o'clock, he struck the bell once. Dong! At 2 o'clock, he struck the bell twice. Dong! Dong! And so he went on, striking the bell every hour, all through the day and all through the night for many years. And then, one night, something happened that changed everything. The sun had set, and the moon was shining down on the old house. The moon shone on the clock and the iron boy. It shone on the brown owl who was watching him from a tree. The hands of the clock moved on to 12. Midnight. The iron boy lifted his hammer and struck the bell 12 times. Dong, 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 dong. And then a very strange thing happened. As the owl flew off into the moonlight, he saw the iron boy lift his hammer and strike the bell again. Dong! He had struck the bell 13 times. And suddenly the iron boy found he could move. All his life his feet had been fastened to the stones of the old house, but now he could move. He could scarcely believe it. He lifted one foot and then the other. It was quite true. He was free.
My goodness. What did he do then?
Ah, that's another story. You'll find out next time.
I can hardly wait. Still, we'd better check if this one's in the storybook, hadn't we?
Oh, Toby, I was just thinking of going to have a nice sleep in my deck chair. And anyway, I haven't got the storybook with me, and... Oh, all right. Hey, don't be in such a hurry. Pencils and paper, pens and ink. The words shall appear before you can blink. Right. Now, up in the little tower on the roof is...
A clock.
Right. And under the clock, there's a bell. And next to the bell stood...
I know, an iron boy. Where's the picture of him?
Here he is, see? The
Yes.
boy had a hammer. Now, can you remember what the hammer was made of?
Let me see. Now, the boy was made of iron, and the hammer was made of...
It's another kind of metal.
I know, it was silver.
That's right, the boy had a silver hammer, and every hour he'd hit the bell with it.
Dong! Just like that.
Well, a bit like that. But then, one night, what happened?
Well, it was midnight, wasn't it? And he should have hit the bell 12 times. But he didn't.
No, he went dong,
1,
dong,
2,
dong,
3,
dong,
4,
dong,
5,
dong,
6,
dong,
7,
dong,
8,
dong,
9,
dong,
10,
dong,
11,
dong,
12.
Dong! The iron boy lifted his silver hammer and struck the bell again.
13. He hit the bell 13 times, and then he found he could move. He was free.
Yes, it was amazing. And it all happened when the clock struck 13. And that's the title of that story.
Right.
And when the clock strikes 13, I'll come and play with you. Until then, I'm going to have a nice snooze in my deck chair.
Yes, but
I want to have a lazy day.
oh, I don't suppose the clock will ever strike 13 again. And that means he won't play with me.
Psst. Toby!
Oh,
What's the
hello,
matter?
Snodgrass. It's the magician. He says he won't play with me until the clock strikes 13.
But I've never heard a clock strike more than 12 times.
Right.
He's saying that so he doesn't have to play.
Yes, I know. He'd rather sleep all day in his deck chair.
It's a pity you can't make the clock strike 13. That would serve him right.
Yes, it would. But I don't think I know enough magic to make the clock do that.
Pooh, you don't need magic.
What do you mean? Have you got an idea?
Yes, I have. Tell me, what sort of sound does the clock make when it strikes?
Well, it goes dong.
Right. And the old tin bath, what sort of sound would it make if you hit it with a piece of wood?
Well, I suppose it would go dong as well.
I think it would too. So here's my idea. It's nearly 12 o'clock now, and the clock will strike 12. When it's finished striking, I'll hit the tin bath with a piece of wood.
And it will sound as if the clock has struck 13. Then the magician will have to play with me. Snodgrass, that's a wonderful idea.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Nearly time to play.
What? Oh, I suppose the clock's about ready to strike 13, is it?
That's right. Get ready to count.
Very well, if you insist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Time to play! What? What? You said you'd play when the clock struck 13? Well, it just has. Yes, but... No buts. A promise is a promise. Come on. I think we'll start with the hide and seek. You count to 10. I'll hide.
Oh, very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She'll never look for me in here. Oh, Snodgrass. Thank you very much for your help. I beg your pardon?
I said, don't mention it.
Shh.